Chapter 18 of Puss in Boots, Jr. and Tom Thumb. Mrs. Mousey. Mr. Frog got off the big plantain leaf and walked over to Puss, Jr.
"It's very kind of you and Tom Thumb to say you will help me win the hand of Miss Mouse. Tell me how to begin."
"Put on your best clothes and make her a call. We'll go along too," replied Puss, Jr.
"I will," said Mr. Frog.
So he put on his scarf of red, his opera hat he wore, and hopping to the house, he gave a rat-tat at the door. But first Puss, Jr. and Tom Thumb hid behind a tree so as not to frighten the little mouse. "For you know," said Puss, Jr. to Mr. Frog, "mice are not fond of cats. It's a good thing you're a frog. She would never see you if you were a cat."
"Well, that's something to be thankful for," said Mr. Frog.
But no one came to the door, so Tom Thumb whispered in Puss, Jr.'s ear,
"I don't believe she's home."
"Don't whisper so loudly," said Puss. "Besides, you tickle my ear." Just then a noise from the little house made them look up. Mousey, as bashful as a miss, retired from Froggy's view, but peeped at him from out her hole as Froggy nearer drew. "He looks very fine in his opera hat," said Puss, Jr.
"His red scarf is lovely. Wish I had it,"
whispered Tom Thumb. "There he goes up to the window," cried Puss.
"I see Mousey's head peeking out," said Tom Thumb.
Mr. Frog approached and doffed his hat, then bending on one knee, said,
"Fairest mouse, pray listen to my tale of love for thee."
Little Miss Mousey leaned out of her window and bent quite close to Mr. Frog, who was still kneeling, holding his opera hat in one hand. Well, pretty soon he looked up at her bright eyes and soft gray fur, and began again.
"In me, the wretchedest of frogs, you see a love-sick swain. Oh, say you'll Mistress Froggy be, and make me well again."
"If she doesn't say yes, I'll tell her I'll eat her," cried tender-hearted Puss, Jr. "I feel so sorry for Mr. Frog." End of chapter 18. Recording by Diane Castillo.